Getting to be near October, I know I'm going to get an email from Ashley Pisarcik. And I know what that topic is going to be. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm wonderful. You are here with the, let me see if I get it right this time because every year I get it wrong, Indiana County Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Task Force.
You got it.
Hey! Hey, well, that's good to get, but it's certainly a difficult topic to address. But that's what you ladies are here for. You brought some folks with you again.
I did. Mm-hmm. The Domestic Violence Sexual Assault Task Force, we meet once a month, and it's a bunch of different agencies in town. Law enforcement, human services, IUP. We have probably about 20 agencies, involved, and we're always sending out welcome letters to invite other people to come to our meetings. So we brought a couple people here to just talk about some events we have going on in October for Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Okay. All right. Let's introduce them. Let's let them introduce themselves.
Sure.
I'm Jenna Petrone from the Indiana County Jail. This year, our task force, what we did is we made purple support signs, and Ashley and I down Main Street and a couple other representatives from our task force this week put them out in our community, and we asked our local businesses to hang them in their windows or for their staff members or on bulletin boards in their businesses, just to hang them throughout the community for the month of October to show awareness and support for Indiana County during the month of October.
So these are actual produced signs, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have one that's in the car for you.
Oh, good.
That I forgot.
We'll put in our window.
I'll bring over here.
We'll put it in our window.
But it has the contact information for the Alice Paul House, which is our number one, heart of our organization too, is they provide victim service support for people in need. So their phone number, their contact numbers on that flyer as well, and they're 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Do you have a couple million of them that you can get them out to other communities other than just Indiana?
Yeah, we distributed through the task force, so we're asking all the members, to put some out all through the community. But if anyone wants one, they can absolutely contact the task force, and we'll make sure they get some signs.
Okay, very good. Now, let's go to the other microphone where there are two other ladies, and they can introduce themselves.
Good morning. I am Jessica Clark, and I'm from the Care Center of Indiana County, and I'm here supporting DVSA, Domestic Violence Sexual Assault Task Force, which the Care Center is a part of. We serve at-risk kids, and we provide services to families in need of support in Indiana County. And I'm just here today to support Ashley and the group, and to let everybody know that we're having a fundraiser next Thursday at Disobedient Spirits for the Care Center.
You look so familiar.
24 hours ago, I was in the same room talking to you. So, yeah, that's why. And I promise I didn't plan this. It was just coincidence.
About that fundraiser, though.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, your particular concern with children brings to light the fact that domestic violence affects every family and every member of every family.
Absolutely, and I just want to say that we work very closely with Alice Paul House and law enforcement and Indiana County Children Youth Services and the Indiana County Jail to provide services to kids and families that are at risk for abuse and specifically domestic violence. A lot of the kids that we see come from homes that are experiencing that crisis.
Yeah, and I imagine there are all kinds of studies out there about the effect of abuse of young children and how that affects them as they grow older, and the possibility that they could become abusers themselves because that's what they know. And they've been abused.
Absolutely. And part of what we do at the Care Center is we collaborate with the different agencies in town that are that have victim service programs. And as we see the kids who are at risk for abuse, we collaborate with those agencies to get those kids into those services, to get them the help that they need, and also to get their families, their parents, the other siblings into services, because they're all impacted by that.
Absolutely. Ashley, you were going to say something.
No, this is the thing I love about this task force, is all these agencies together, we have one another to rely on for help for, maybe someone at the jail is getting ready to leave, so I can give them contact information for the Care Center so they can get their kids involved in services. Or, someone through law enforcement, they have someone they can trust, they feel comfortable with. We meet once a month, but we talk all the time. And it's just this amazing thing that we see growing in Indiana County. I think we're a unique county compared to others. I mean, I'm biased because we live here, but where we really work together to try to make this community a better place, and to get or to get those in need help and support that they may need.
Absolutely.
And that includes, the IUP community too, which is a huge part, of this county.
Well, and then she looks off to her right, which means that there must be
Yep.
somebody here from IUP. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm Jen McCroskey. I'm the Sexual Violence Prevention Educator for the Haven Project at IUP. And I just wanted to let everybody know about some different events that we have coming up that are open to the community. So first off, we are actually co-sponsoring the homecoming game this year, and we're calling it Hawks Against Harm. So we encourage everybody to come out to the homecoming game. We'll have a table there with lots of different agencies. Some people from the Domestic Violence Sexual Assault Task Force will be there. Some of the fraternities are partnering with us to have a table just to bring awareness about domestic violence and sexual assault as well. So we'll be having a table. The game starts at 2 p.m. So when you come in, you'll be able to see our table and see all the groups that are represented there. On the 9th, on October 9th, we are going to be hosting a workshop. It's called Escalation. It's from the One Love Foundation, and it's an amazing workshop. It actually is a film, and then we have a good discussion afterwards. It's about healthy relationships and how a relationship can start looking like it's perfect and how it can progress into so much worse than what you would expect. So it starts as that perfect and wonderful couple, and then the person becomes abusive, and it teaches people to look for the different warning signs and what to watch out for and what to be aware of. So that is actually on October 9th from 5:30 to 7:30 in the Hub Ohio room, and anyone is welcome to attend that. Okay. And then the last one we have is actually part of the 6 o'clock series, and I highly recommend this. We got a chance to sit and watch the trailer for it. It's called Intrusion. It's actually a play. It's a one-woman play. And what it is, it's supposed to take place 20 years in the future when rape has been eradicated, and someone steps forward and says, no, I've been raped. And this person plays 8 different characters, everything from like a third grader to a day trader to the person who was assaulted to a lawyer. It's going to be an amazing show, and we highly recommend it. It costs absolutely nothing to go. It's part of the 6 o'clock series, and it'll actually be, like I said, on October 28th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in Fisher Auditorium. We're expecting a very big turnout for this, so highly recommend it. So if somebody's interested and wants to learn a little more, they can contact Haven Project or anybody at the Domestic Violence Sexual Assault Task Force, and they'll guide them to us, and we'll give them more information.
And bring your tissues with you.
Yes, you may want your tissues. It's going to be a good event.
It'll be very emotional.
And we just, one more thing to let you guys know, this Tuesday, October 1st, at the Old Courthouse, at 6 p.m., we're going to have a candlelight vigil. This is in remembrance of those we've lost to domestic violence, and also to show support for survivors. The DA usually speaks there. There'll be a lot of people. We have obviously candles, and sometimes we sing. And they'll have people speak out who've been victims of violence. It's very powerful.
Yeah.
So we ask everyone Tuesday at the Old Courthouse, 6 o'clock, to come over. And that is hosted by Alice Paul House.
There you go, 6 p.m. on Tuesday. So a lot of events coming up, and probably through the course of the month of October, since it's an entire month's designation,
Right.
there will be more that come up, more programs, more events that we'll learn about, and we'll be sure to pass those along too. And anybody wants to come back and talk more, develop your ideas with us here on the air and help people to learn more, you're certainly welcome. Just get in touch with me, and we'll make it happen, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you for your time.
Ladies,
Thank you.
thank you all for coming in this morning. It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank, and it's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160 and 101.1 FM.